What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dexter TV, and I'm back at with another video. Sorry it been long, Been dealing with a lot of things, been busy. But I'm back at it. So make sure y'all like this video, comment, and subscribe. Okay. So first off, we're gonna start this today off. Topic is parenting/venting. You heard me? Part 2. So for number 1, I say for discipline. You can't discipline your child and then reward them right after. If your child out there cursing, watching stuff with cursing music on there, saying they got so many girlfriends, they and like they just out there being bad in school, bad grades, and then next thing you know, a child go through something and then they reward that child right away. No, you still got to remember the things that child did before that child went through that little crisis they was going through. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I was young, if we be bad in school, we be punished like for a whole month or probably a little longer. Like we get our game taken away, we get our phone taken away. We not going outside. We'll watch TV. We only watching TV like what our parents have on, and like I got like full on proof on that situation. And the way I have my kids, like my kids come with me, on the weekends, every other week or stuff like that, or some don't or come whenever they feel like it and stuff like that, and it's okay, because at the end of the day, I know for a fact that the love I got for my kids ain't gonna never change, no matter what they get told, no matter what they may see or hear about me, because I still know to this day that a lot of parents can't discipline their child the way I discipline my child. You don't always need to pull out no belt, or curse out your child, to get your point across. You can communicate with them, hey, why you doing that? And then they'll tell you, actually sit down, like, be honest, tell me the real reason, like, why you doing that? And stuff like that, because like at the end of the day, all problems don't have to get solved by violence. And what I mean by that, you don't have to whoop your child to get the point across, slap your child, curse out your child, embarrass them in front of somebody, pull them to the side and let them know, like, if you start to see that your communication skills not working, then you start to put BTA, belt to the butt, and like I said, you don't need to do that all the time. Like me, like I don't whip my kids. They just know when I'm serious and when I'm playing around with them. For the kids that my kids that know, not the ones that like if they'll play with me, and I get serious or something like that, is either they'll get serious over the phone, like, but in person, none of my kids play with me, none of my kids disrespect me, none of my kids talk back, no, none of that. But it's just a simple fact, when they get around their mother, they feel like, well, their mothers, they feel like they could talk anyway, but they don't curse me out or, say disrespectful things. It's just their actions, and they, they demeanor, and I be like, I know I didn't, help raise you just like that, despite that, I haven't been in my kids' life from the beginning, like a couple of them, but I'm here now and forget the past, though, and like all the stuff that I did now is way more important than the stuff that they got done in their life. Yeah, I wasn't there in the beginning, but all the stuff that I did now is catching up from the beginning. And my kids' ways of them being disrespectful, them being cursing, listen to bad music, all that stuff, that's not from me. And if my son was to be like, oh, he got this girlfriend, or one of my daughters would be like, they like this boy, they like that boy, multiple boys or stuff like that, or this guy cute, or this guy hot, or I want to dress like this, I want to do like that. None of that stuff come from me, and that's 110% facts, because I don't curse around my kids. I don't do drugs around my kids. I don't do drugs at all. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't party. I don't club. When I'll be at work, the only thing I do is play my video game, and that's it. And my kids are occupied doing other things while I'm playing the video game. I play 2K, Grand Theft Auto, but I ain't doing nothing on the game that they could see and adapt to or stuff like that. Like, I don't do the small clothes type shit, and like, excuse my language, like they think that shit's cool. Oh, she's a girl. she's about to be a teenager. Nah, forget all that stuff, because at the end of the day, if you stop that shit now before they get to a teenager, they're gonna know how to carry themselves when they are a teenager. Who wants a daughter to what? Who wants their daughter to grow up thinking that liking a lot of guys is okay? A son growing up liking a lot of girls, dating a lot of girls, it's okay. I had that problem in my past, you know what I'm saying, and look where it got me today. You know what I'm saying? And but I'm in a way better place than I was 10 years ago. Trust me, like 110% better. But none of my kids' actions that's happening today is because of me. I never brought any other female around none of my kids. I never was on FaceTime with no other chick around none of my kids. Never introduced none of my kids to no other female. No, none of that. Never ever happened. Never ever will. They only met one female, and that's the only female that's gonna actually be in their life and they go communicate with. And I ain't gonna never change that for nobody. You know what I'm saying? And on the other hand, all my kids' mother and them, they can't relate to that, because all the people they have around my kids, you know what I'm saying, they go adapt to what they see. Oh, she's got a new boyfriend. Okay, well, maybe it's okay for me to date somebody else. Okay, I don't like him no more. I want to like somebody else. Or I don't like her no more. I want to like another girl. You know what I'm saying? They put the stuff like it's so cool. Then some parents, they're gonna run to Facebook. Oh, my son got a girlfriend now. But failing in school. Oh, my daughter got a little boy that she like, but don't like taking baths. Don't like brushing their teeth. Don't like cleaning up behind themselves. Making bad grades in class, talking back, saying curse words behind your back, you know what I'm saying? And then like they'll blame it on the father, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she got your ways. No, she doesn't. How can you say a child picking up the father ways if that child doesn't even be around that father? You know what I'm saying? And the father never showed any traits that led to that around the child. None of my kids could say that they ever seen another girl. They could never say that. They can't say I don't curse, or they can't say I curse around them. They can't say I ever smoked around them, drunk around them, wherever the past may lead me that I did and stuff like that. They can't say none of that. They can't say I went to the club and came in late all drunk and da-da-da-da-da. Or they can't say they called me and I'm out on the block or on the corner, whatever they say I do and stuff like that. I never needed to sell drugs to support my kids. You know what I'm saying? I always kept a job. God always kept a roof over my head. You know what I'm saying? And helped me with my income so I can provide and feed my family. And I thank the Lord for that each and every day that I wake up. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people may throw your past in your face just because you wasn't there in the beginning and stuff like that. But what about when you're here now and you're trying to fix everything? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. And another thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Respect and disrespect. Like, I take disrespect, like, I don't take it lightly. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could disrespect me and I'll put it to where we don't ever speak again. Like, I got my kids there, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of my kids, I ain't saying no name, but if y'all know my story and y'all follow up on my YouTube or follow up with what I post and stuff, y'all know I got a child that they'll get around certain people and get to showing their butt, saying they don't want to communicate with me. They don't want to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to call me no more, da-da-da-da-da, all this stuff. Then a few weeks down the line, I get a phone call saying they want something. Or I just get a phone call and the subject be about something else, and they just forget about how they just disrespected me and, you know what I'm saying, tried to disrespect me in a manner. And then I'll be okay with it for a certain extent, you know, in the beginning, because like I wasn't in my kid's life, so I'm not about to just jump up and try to be father of the year of a lot of situations. You know, I could take a lot of things, like, but now that I'm actually in all of them life tough, I'm very hard on that shit. If you feel like you don't want to talk to me, okay, keep it that way. But don't call my phone and ask for nothing, because I don't have to give you nothing. I don't have to, Christmas right around the corner. I don't have to buy you nothing for Christmas. It's not no crime that you don't buy your child for nothing. If your child don't know how to act and respect you or do right in school, you know what I'm saying? And even respect the mom. Like, I don't just put it as in you got to respect me and disrespect your mom. Hell no, because any of my kids will tell them. Every time I talk to them, I let them know you're not about to be disrespecting your mom and then try to come to my house and thinking I'm going to reward you just because I love to go to the park and run with y'all, play basketball, whatever y'all want to do to keep a smile on y'all face. But at the end of the day, just by me not being there for my kids in the beginning, I'm still disciplining them and parenting them at the same time. So I'm not about to keep y'all cooped up in the house all day just because y'all been bad by your mom. Yeah, y'all not about to have no phones or none of that. We're going to go to the park. Y'all go run. That's discipline as well. Y'all don't want to run. Okay, now you going to run. And I'm making it as in we having fun, but y'all really exercising. You know what I'm saying? Y'all mental stage, and I'm communicating with y'all at the time. So how you doing in school? Okay, what's the real reason why you said this? What's the real reason why you said that? You know what I'm saying? Like, communication is big with me, but like, I'm not about to get disrespected by none of my kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't have to threaten none of my kids that I'm gonna whoop their butt, because they know that's my favorite saying. Any of my kids can tell you. I'm gonna say, all right, if I get that belt, all this stuff. But little do they know, none of them can say I ever whooped them or put my hands on them. Only thing I did, you could go on your knees or give me that phone or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of parent I am. I'm not about to reward you for something that if you got bad grades in school, as a parent, you is not supposed to reward your child with playing any sports, basketball, football, soccer, cheerleading, anything in school. Until you bring all those grades up to B's, C's, you know what I'm saying? Or bring the F's up to a D and then work that way up to make that D to a C and stuff like that. You is not supposed to get no game. You're not supposed to get no game, Bart. You're not supposed to get no new shoes. Not supposed to be playing freaking any type of sport. You're not supposed to get rewarded anything. You're not even supposed to go sleep out by nobody's house. Not the grandparents, not the mom, not the mom's friend, not the freaking the nanny, the basketball friends, the cheerleading friends, none of that. You ain't supposed to let them go nowhere. They're supposed to be right there in that house with you. You know what I'm saying? In their room, watching TV or staring at them four walls, thinking about what they did or what can they do to improve in school or improve in their behavior. But a lot of parents be letting their kids get off with so much of things, like, you know what I'm saying? And they feel like it's okay to disrespect one parent, and the other parent will be like, oh, it's okay. He don't do that to me, so I don't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But no, you supposed to let their ass know. Excuse my language. You're not going to disrespect your father, and you're not going to disrespect me. Your mother and your father is your king and your queen, and they're your boss. And if you ever disrespect them, it's going to be something. But a lot of parents just feel like long as the child respect one parent, it's okay. But it's cool though. But like, I know God got something big in stores for me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people call me nonchalant, bad father, hard on your kids, all this stuff, but it's okay. I don't care. You are what you answer to. Whatever you answer to, that's what you are. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I am, and I know what I'm not, and I know what I do, and I know what I don't do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I ain't never gonna get disrespected from this video right here forward. You know what I'm saying? If it takes for one of my kids don't talk to me until they 18, hey, so be it. Yeah, they made it sound harsh, but I'm to a point in my life, I got a handsome son that I live with each and every day, that loves me, care for me, you know what I'm saying, comforts me when I need it, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna be in his life until I'm in the ground, you know what I'm saying, until he feel like he don't want to be in my life or something, until he get older, you know what I'm saying, because the love my son Ashad showed me, I ain't never witnessed that from none of my kids, you know what I'm saying, and I ain't talking down on none of my kids about that situation. It's just a simple fact, like, my son cried for me, I go out the door, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wakes up out of his sleep, he looks around, he only looking for me, you know what I'm saying? He don't even be want to go with his mom, like, you know what I'm saying? Some of the times. But if I'm not around, he gonna go to sleep, he gonna be good with his mom. But if I'm in the picture, it's all about daddy, daddy, daddy. And I love all that, and I don't want to do nothing to jeopardize that situation, you know what I'm saying? And I always wanted that for all my kids, despite me not being there in the beginning, but I'm here now, so therefore, I never did nothing from when I started being back in my kids' life to now for them to discredit me, disrespect me, or don't want to be around me. You know what I'm saying? And shame on their mothers for putting stuff in their ear and allowing their friends or whoever come around them put stuff in their ear to go against me. You know what I'm saying? But God gonna have the last say so on that situation. You know what I'm saying? And like, respect, Like, my kids will do some good stuff, you know what I'm saying? And if I got the funds, you know what I'm saying, to reward them, I'm going to do that. My kids know. You go to the store, I'll tell you right now, pick whatever you want. If I got it, pick whatever you want. Just don't, they know. I ain't got to say just don't overdo it. They go, no. All right, pick whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can get this, get it. I can get that, okay, get it. You know what I'm saying? Then we get back home, they have fun, go to another store. They want something else, to go get it. That's the type of father I am. That's the type of father I want to continue to be, plus more. I want to get a nice old job, nice old home, nice old vehicle, all that stuff, so my kids ain't got to want for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And actually get rewarded what they're supposed to, not just what they want. You know what I'm saying? I want to put my kids in like private schools, hire tutors for them, hire trainers for them to make them better in sports. You know what I'm saying? Volleyball, cheerleading, track, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, anything they want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to hire them a trainer, or me going out there and take time out my day to help my kids, you know what I'm saying, get better at any sport that they want. Or they don't want to play sports and they just want to be better education-wise. Okay, what can I do as a father to help you? Do you want me to sit down and explain the stuff to you, read your test to you, or make up a fake study guide from your tests and stuff like that, and you answer questions like that, or hire you a tutor, or ask my girl to, you know what I'm saying, to help you, stuff like that. Like, whatever you need for me to do, I'll do it. That's the type of father I am. It may not look like that. All looks may be deceiving. You can't judge a book by its cover, but I want my kids to be so successful in life that sports don't even, like, you got to always have a plan B. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if sports don't work, what you going to do? You're not going to work at a fast food or anything for the rest of your life. You want a bigger and better job so you could better, when my kids get older, so they could take care of their family and better themselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to be in the same predicament that I was once in, and that, you know what I'm saying, that I was going through as a child. You know what I'm saying? I always want them to do better, and I pray that God continue to bless me to live long and stay healthy so I can provide and be there for them no matter what. And another thing, like honesty, like be honest with your kids, and be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself before you even be honest with your kids, because if you can't be honest with your kids, if you can't be honest with yourself, then you dang sure ain't gonna be honest with your kids. Like, why lie to your kids if you love them? Like, I got told that I moved away. That's the reason why I wasn't in my kids' life, which I was really 20 miles away. 20 minutes away from my kids, not even 20, about 15. Just because an altercation happened and I couldn't see my kids. My kids got lied. Well, one of my kids got lied and told that I moved away, far away, and that's why I wasn't in their life. Then I got told that I was making bad decisions, that my kid couldn't be around, which was true. But when I got my life together for those 3 years straight, 5 years straight, and I was reaching out, you know what I'm saying, I never got no answer and all that stuff. But nobody ever tell my kids the goods that I did in order to lead up to the situations that I'm in, and to lead up to how good of a father I am. It's always my past. My past get brought up while my kids right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit pisses me off, because like I know that ain't me, you know what I'm saying? But I don't show that I'm mad at the situation, because like, you are what you answer to, like I said before. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I know I'm an amazing father. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know I am. And shout out to my father for helping me. And shout out to one of my oldest brothers, you know, Tay. You remember me watching him, the way he took care of his kids in the beginning, and always saying he'll not say no father. And he said, I can't take that. That's what he always say. I can't take that shit to the grave with me. So whatever my kids want and need, they can have it. I don't cherish nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I respected that, and I led with that. And I feel like my kids, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want, you could get it. I ain't gonna say no, but you're not about to be so distant from me, not communicate with me for so long, and just want me to pick up the phone and be so happy. Oh, hey, how you doing? Stuff like that. And then you ask for something, not give it. No, show me some more respect. Communicate with me more, and and we can make that happen. I'm just not about to reward you just because you my child. Hell no. They could call me whatever they want, and I'm not like y'all moms. I'm not. Y'all go show some respect. You know what I'm saying? And y'all need to just stop. Be honest. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with your kids. Not one time that I lied to my kids. When my son asked me why I wasn't there in the beginning, and I told him I was making bad decisions in my life that you couldn't be around. And I told him just like that. And the same thing for my daughter. When My child asked for me where I've been at, and I told her, you know what I'm saying, it was a lie that I did not move away. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't that far and stuff like that. I just was making bad decisions. Like, tell them the truth. Okay, everybody make bad decisions in their life, but if I was to bring up my kids' mother and them passed, you know what I'm saying, my kids would look at them a different way. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you still doing stuff from your past till now, then shame on you, which is still happening, but that's for another topic. You know what I'm saying? And love. A lot of parents be saying they love their kids, but they want what's best for them. But truly and honestly, a father being there for their child and being in the child's life is really what's best for a child. Because if you have a child, not saying any of my kids, and they hang with the mom 25/8, hang with her friends that's girls 25/8, what you gonna think? He gonna continue liking girls. Next thing you know, he either gonna be feminine or weak-minded. He's not gonna be able to get shown that how to treat a lady. Oh, you open doors for ladies before. You don't walk in before a lady or a girl. You open the door for them no matter what age you is. My daughters could tell you, I open doors for all of them before they walk. But when they walk to a door, they stop. They don't even reach because they know why. You know why? Because I'm opening that door for them. Same thing for my girl. You know what I'm saying? And when my baby boy and them get older, and they understand, I'm going to let them know as well. Hey, you open doors for women. You do not open doors. If you want, pull that chair back for them when y'all sitting at a restaurant or at the table at home or stuff like that. Say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Say you welcome. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. You don't got to say it all the time, but like, be more respectful. If a person is doing so much for you, you should treat that person with the most respect. If that person don't do nothing to harm you, disrespect you, or none of stuff like that, you should respect them with the most respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Either it don't matter if that person just came in your life or been in your life. You know what I'm saying? You always was supposed to respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? Your elders is anybody that's older than you. It don't have to be your mom. It don't have to be your dad. It don't have to be your grandma and grandpa, anybody. It's somebody that's older than you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But they always say they love their kids, and they want what's best for their kids. Like, I done asked for my kids to come stay with me for when behavior problems happen in some of my kids' life. I asked for my kids to come stay with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring them to school. I'll pick them up. I'll attend all the stuff at school. They'll just be seeing me. You know what I'm saying? They could go to their mom on the weekend or she come see them however amount of minutes, hours, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'll just be focusing with me, because when my kids with me, I don't have no problem like with them talking back. You know what I'm saying? Not going to bed on time, get off the game, get off the phone, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So I'm like, and if you got a problem, and if all you telling me that my child doing all of this stuff at your house, why you to eliminate the stress and the you know what I'm saying, and depression and stuff like that that's going on, whatever, just let my child come stay with me. You know what I'm saying? And I could take the stress off you and help you. We're really helping each other out. We're supposed to be, that's what co-parenting is. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I got told no, my child not come and stay there. My other child not come and stay there. No, that's not gonna happen. My child's gonna be okay. All this stuff. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I tried. You know what I'm saying? And when my kid get older and they act, I'll let them know. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie about anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm dang sure not gonna lie to my child just to make them happy. If that's what they need to hear, then that's gonna be what they need to hear. They need to be told honesty, because when the truth actually comes out, they're gonna be mad at that parent or that person that lied to them. You know what I'm saying? And like me as a father, I should be getting told every single thing that goes on with my child. Not the nanny, not the grandma, not the mom, not the auntie, not the friend or nothing. The father. If that father's in the life and that father showing that he care, you know what I'm saying, and asking and stuff like that, even if the father not asking and you know it, you know all the information before, you know what I'm saying, you should still text or call that father and let him know. Even if the father don't answer all the time, and you know the father busy working or doing whatever he's supposed to do to provide for his family, even if he got another family, even if he's in a relationship, you got to respect that. You can't just always call out of the blue, you know what I'm saying, for something that you could text. That's why I barely answer the phone now. I'm going to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? It may sound harsh, but a lot of people just be wanting conversations, and I'm done with that shit. I used to fall victim to that in the beginning, but now I'm not going for that. I am in a relationship, and I'm going to stay in a relationship to the day I die. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with a great, amazing woman, and people gonna respect her no matter what. And she ain't gonna never ever get disrespected. Not in my eyes from anybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, and I ain't just about to get no phone calls and just sit on the phone talking about something we could have text. You know what I'm saying? If it's important, you text. Hey, do you have time to talk? Hey, can you call me? And then I'll do it. But if it's something so basic, you know what I'm saying? Like, why call? You know what I'm saying? If you that lonely, you know what I'm saying? Call one of your friends or call somebody else or something like that, bro. I may sound harsh, but hey, so be it, bro. It just, some parents get so carried away, like they'll know that person in a relationship just to make that other lady mad. You know what I'm saying? And that be BS. And just and some of the girls will do that stuff just to make the dads mad by letting the other child call another child dad, or bringing other guys around the child that the child didn't even know. Don't even be over a year or 3 years or something. They bringing a child around, a man around another child. The next thing you know, a few weeks or a month down the line, y'all breaking up, knowing y'all wasn't gonna be together for forever. Y'all just want to sleep with each other. You know what I'm saying? And play house. No, that's not me. I'm never trying to go through that. Ever. You know what I'm saying? I played house when I was younger, and look where it got me today. You know what I'm saying? So none of that is about to happen with me. None of that. I promise you. And another thing, if your child in sports and you see where your child weakness is, you're supposed to pay attention. Like, a lot of parents be like, they'll hit the father up or hit somebody up in the family that they actually know, or try to lean on that parent that knows so much about the sport. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to, but at the end of the day, if you're a mom and you've been watching your child play sports your whole entire life, or that child whole entire life, and you never learned nothing like what that position is, or what that position's supposed to do, or how many seconds you're supposed to stay in the lane, how you play defense, how you supposed to shoot the ball. Like, go on YouTube, look it up. You know what I'm saying? Hire your child a trainer. No child in this world is too good to get a trainer, bro. Or get somebody to actually work with them. If you ain't got nobody in the family, hire somebody. I guarantee you, not all trainers around here is offering money. You know what I'm saying? And not all trainers around here, you know what I'm saying, want something in return. Like me, I could do this. I just started back training. I do this stuff for free. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of kids not going to want their parents to train them because they feel like they're going to either be too hard on them, you know what I'm saying, or they going to get frustrated with that they can't get it and stuff like that. Me, it's going to be hard. Nothing about training is easy. And that's for the trainer and the trainee. You know what I'm saying? And I got years of experience with this stuff. You feel me? And like, you should be able to know what your child needs. Just because your child's scoring a lot of points one game, they feel like the child MVP and the child do so good, they run to Facebook, post this, post that, and stuff like that. Then they come to a game where they playing some good people, and the child don't do as much, and then the child frustrated. Oh, he having a bad day, or oh, she having a bad day. Oh, she's not feeling good. Then the child get to lying to you saying they don't feel good. Oh, they hurt their finger. Oh, they hurt their leg. Oh, their head hurt, just because they don't want to get in the game and get embarrassed because they can't score on a good defender. You know what I'm saying? That's when it comes to training. This is how you score on a person with good defense. This is how you score on a girl with good defense. This is how you shoot the ball better with a girl with good defense, boy defense, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just quick to run on Facebook and post the good stuff that's going on in sports with the kids. Why not help your kid with the bads too? You know what I'm saying? Like, take time out your day, go outside. If you got a basketball, go at your house. You know what I'm saying? Or take your child to the court, shoot hoops with them. Give them to shoot 100 shots before y'all leave there. You don't got to keep count, but when you feel like it's 100, you know what I'm saying, or 50 or whatever, just make sure he's shooting more than he making. You know what I'm saying? And if he missing it, then you try to help him to adjust. Put your hand on the string, flick your wrist, bend your knees, and shoot the ball. Keep your elbow straight. That's easy. You go on YouTube, how to shoot better. Go on YouTube, how to pass the ball better. How to get better defense. How to get past a better defense. There's so much of stuff like that. Like, parents act like they just can't do that. They just want their kids to stay the same and stuff like that. Hell no. I'm willing to work with any of my kids, anybody in a tri-parish. I don't care if I have to travel to Texas. They pay me the fee to go out train anybody in the whole entire world. You know what I'm saying? Even if an adult reach out to me, you know what I'm saying? I had a guy that was going pro wanted me to train him when I first started training like 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And like it was like a 6-foot guy. I got proof of that. A lot of people may think I'm capping because they see the stuff I post on Facebook that it's only kids. But like I had a lot of people reach out to me back then. But that's when I stopped though. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, it just, nah, bro. You gotta help them with sports, bro. Because if a child gets mad, then you gotta teach them to not show their anger on the court, because you don't know what coach is there, you don't know who's watching, you don't know what going through that coach's head. Okay, next game you're not starting. The next thing you know, you got a family member just came down and want to see them. They come to the game. Oh, why she's on the bench? Oh, I thought she went to talking, or he went to talking like they were so good to get there, and they on the bench. They got to come off the bench and score when they could have been. You showed them the way to be disciplined and respectful, and not show their anger on the court. Show it after the game, because if you play mad, you're not gonna have a good game. You're gonna be missing everything. You're gonna be shooting so strong. You're gonna get a charge called on you. All type of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just so much. It's just so much though. You know what I'm saying? If your child not giving 110%, why is your child in that sport? If your child not respecting that coach, why is your child in that sport? You know what I'm saying? I don't care who wants them to play. I don't care how good he is. I don't care if he's a big factor to the team or not. If it was my say so, if any of my children don't respect the coach, and I see them not giving 110% at practice, and they just showing out for games, or not attending practices, trying to play hurt, or trying to play like they sick, or they you know what I'm saying, and they just playing around at practice with their friends, just want to see their friends. You know what? I bet your friends only going to see you at school. And when they ask you why I take it out, tell them come ask me. Don't ask you. Tell them to come ask me, and I'm going to let them know. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't afraid to step up to any parent. I promise you that. And that's a fact. And another thing, social media. Like, whatever's going on in your life with your kids, you know what I'm saying? You should not post that shit on social media. I don't care if you just abbreviating some stuff, you know what I'm saying? You showing that you crying. You show that your child crying. You know what I'm saying? You showing that your kid got all A's, da-da-da-da-da. Your child got all B's. Your child made the team. You da-da-da-da. Like, it's a lot of stuff that you should just keep to yourself. Like, be successful in silence, because you posting on Facebook sad stuff and you want everybody to pray for you. I see a lot of parents do this. And then when it comes to that time, like, they want everybody to pray for them. Bruh, everybody that read that status is not praying for you. Don't you think that when you post that and you see somebody sees that they don't like you, or they never did like you, or stuff like that, or y'all just got into it, and they see that, oh, she going through it, oh, he going through it, yes, I got him. I've been praying for them to be going through this right now. I'm praying that their life continue to go bad. Yes, I hope they fall. I hope they lose their house. I hope they lose their car. Yes, I hope they lose their job. I pray that they die. I pray that they listen. But everybody won't go on Facebook and want everybody to pray for them and feel sorry for them. No, keep that stuff to yourself, and stop telling all your friends stop telling everybody, half of your friends, your situation too, because when mad they come for them, they just gonna use that stuff on you. Oh, she just was talking to me the other day about what's going on, da-da-da. I had a lot of people secretly come to me and tell me what was really going on with half of my kids at their home, you know what I'm saying, and behind their mother's back, you know what I'm saying. But did I ever run back to the mother and told them? No, I just kept that in my head and then I observed the situation to actually see if it's true. I don't believe everything that I hear, but I know half of the stuff my kids will tell me behind their mother's back, I believe it, because it been shown over 100 excuse my language, it been shown over so many a time, you know what I'm saying. But I don't judge nobody, you know what I'm saying. It's just, don't get on the internet like your mother of the year. Don't get on the internet like if you father of the year, if you not being there for your kid, you know what I'm saying. Like, I pick up the phone every time my kids call, but don't go freaking 2 weeks or weeks and stuff like that without communicating with me and expect me to just drop everything and answer the phone. Hell no, they ain't about to go down with me. I don't care who don't like it and who feels some type of way, you know what I'm saying. Like, I try to text one of my kids, not gonna say which one, you know what I'm saying. I'll call out the blue. You know what I'm saying? And I get a, what you call for? You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, like dad can't talk to you? Or I'm not about to just keep calling and checking on my kids when half of them don't got no phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to keep calling their mom's phone, because at the end of the day, they're in a relationship and I'm in a relationship. And I'm not about to text you half of the time you at work, or they're at work, or they're doing something important, or half of them know that I don't get along with their boyfriend. So therefore, I be so skeptical about that situation. You know what I'm saying? And I think two of my kids got their own communication device. You know what I'm saying? Tablet or a little phone or whatever, stuff like that. You know, I try to communicate with them, but everybody got feelings. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say that's your kids. You're supposed to reach out with them every day. Okay, what about the father? When the father reaches out, the father better get communication back. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. And but I just wish the best for all my kids. You know what I'm saying? And myself mainly. You know what I'm saying? And the last and not least thing, age limit. There's an age limit for every single thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, situation happened with one of my kids, and their mother told me that it's not what it seems, but I'm supposed to be prepared for that because they're about to be a preteen, and all this shit. And that shit pissed me off, excuse my language, to the max, because at the end of the day, I don't give a care how old my child is. My child is going to respect their self and their body. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about my girls. I'm talking about my boys as well. They shouldn't be with no group that's cursing, listening to rap music. You know, no kid should be listening to no dang rap music at no 9, 10 years old, 7, 8 years old, with cursing, NBA Youngboy, and all this stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you can't find nothing without curse words, or listen to something without curse words, then you can't. Because all these parents, they be like, oh, they don't listen to that stuff around me. Bullshit. You be blasting it, and 9 times out of 10, the kid got the game on, you know what I'm saying, or on YouTube, in their room, blasting that damn music, you know what I'm saying, with curse words in it and stuff like that. Or you know what I'm saying, I got a video sent to me of one of my kids, you know what I'm saying, my son in the locker room, dancing to an NBA Youngboy song, doing the gritty or whatever they call that shit, you know what I'm saying, and like, we're cursing on it. And I'm like, they wanted me to respond. It was like, look at your son. You know what I'm saying? I got that video sent to me 2 times. Not gonna say by who. So I'm looking at the video. I never responded, because at the end of the day, for one, when he's doing it, what a freaking 9-year-old doing in a freaking locker room with seniors, juniors, and sophomores, with cursing music on. You know what I'm saying? Knowing they got to get hype before their game. So therefore, my son dancing and all that stuff to the cursing music, that's hyping him up. Plus, he go keep on doing it, and keep want to be around that, and go think it's okay for the curse. Go think for the curse to do all type of stuff. Think about a gun, say gang, know what a op is, knowing what all this stuff is. But me, I don't use none of those words around my kids. I don't play curse words music around my kids, and none of that stuff. But there go these other parents, you know what I'm saying? They okay with that stuff, just long as the child don't do that around them. Hell no, bro. Hell no. My daughter is not about to be talking about no boy. She ain't about to be having no boyfriend at no high school, middle school, none of that shit. I don't give a care if she get to 18 and all this shit. Long as you living under my roof or your mom's roof, you ain't having shit until you finish high school, heading to college, and then you make your life like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And the same thing for my son. Things change, and I'll be in his life more. All that shit talking about girls and all this shit, that's gonna stop as well. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I can say too much stuff, but I ain't gonna bash my kids. But none of them is in the right state of mind to be talking about damn dating. None of them in the right state of mind to be talking about dating. None of them. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying all my kids talk about dating. You know what I'm saying? But hell no, that shit is not about to happen with me. That shit ain't flying with me. I don't care how the mother feel about the situation. I don't care none of that. And no boy is supposed to be talking about, oh, they got a girlfriend. Then next week they got another girlfriend. Then the mother applauding that, posting it on social media, telling all the other family members about it. Then they'll say, oh, your dad was just like that. No. That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit that the dad was like that. Have that child been around the dad and multiple other girls and he's showing his son that it's okay to date other kids? Hell no. So therefore, that didn't come from the dad. That came from the mom and the mom's mom, or whoever that he's seeing dating multiple people and not staying with one person for the rest of their life. Stop just falling for love and getting weak behind words. You know what I'm saying? Let people prove to you that they love you and want to be there for you and want to be with you for the rest of their life. Let them prove that shit to you. Stop just falling for words. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with that dating shit. That's over with. I don't care if my kid 18, 21 and all this shit. Get your damn life together before you even talking about dating and all this shit. And once I see you don't have your life together and you talking about that stuff, I'm gonna get on your ass and I'm gonna make you feel some type of way. I don't care if my kids don't want to talk to me after I give them that speech. I don't want to meet your boyfriend. I don't want to meet your girlfriend. And I'm not coming to no baby showers. I'm not coming to no freaking baby showers, gender reveals, the hospital when the baby's born, to my grandkids, none of that shit. Get your life together, then you start your family. Don't try to do what your mom, what you see your mom doing, your grandma doing, your auntie doing, your nanny doing, then you want to follow. Hell no. Get your shit in order, and then you could talk about a family. Then I respect that and go on with the lead. You know what I'm saying? Anything before that is over with, I promise you. I promise you that. Another little thing that people think money is everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, money can't buy happiness. You know what I'm saying? And if money buy your happiness, then shame on you. And God gonna deal with you for that situation. Because if you ain't out there spending quality time with people, you know what I'm saying? Like, so why are you trying to substitute that with money? You know what I'm saying? I was never that. I'm not about to, every time I see somebody, every time I see any of my nieces and nephews, I'm giving them money. And it's been a while since I spent time with them. No, so when I do spend time with them, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go all out. I don't be getting tired. If y'all wanna run and play tag, I'm gonna play tag with y'all. You wanna slide down the slide 100 times, let's go. Y'all wanna run the track 100 times, let's go. Shoot a little basketball, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to wrestle with me? We could do that all the time, you know what I'm saying? That's why, and so many people can vouch for that, you know what I'm saying? That's why all my nieces and nephews love me, you know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of BS going on that, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been around them for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But God got bigger plans, you feel me? And I pray things change, but at the end of the day, like, I got people and family that I don't communicate with, and that's okay with me, because at the end of the day, they know, and if they don't know, like, I'm not kissing nobody but to communicate with me, see my kids, ask about how I'm doing, all this stuff. Because if I'm being talked about, that's because you're not around me. You know what I'm saying? Because, and if my business was to get out, I know who told it, because that's how small my circle is. You feel me? And like, I got family that I reach out to every now and then that have been a good little minute, you know what I'm saying? Good morning, you know what I'm saying? Good evening, how you doing? Stuff like that. And pray everything all is well with you and your family. That's how all my messages is, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we may not communicate each and every day, but I'm still gonna pray for you. And that's for any of my siblings, family members, you know what I'm saying? Old friends, anybody. I'm always gonna pray, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no enemies. You feel me? I don't wish nothing negative on nobody. I wish everybody make it in life. From my nieces, my nephews, to my kids, to the kids that I trained and all that stuff. I reached out to some of the old kids I used to train. I just get left on red, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool though, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I ain't kissing nobody but to communicate with me and keep that same energy when you do see me in person, because it's over so many people that I tried to reach out to and communicate with. I just got left on red or no respond back, you know what I'm saying? But I see they be active on social media. And for the ones that know, they know who I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? I told people happy birthdays. I don't get a respond back, but other people in my family will tell them happy birthday and they get a respond back, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but when they see when I see them in person, it's, oh, I ain't see you in so long. How you doing? How the kids doing? I miss you so much. I love you. Da 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 da. Be safe. That be all fake love. You know what I'm saying? That's why I did and / I am separating myself from so many people and my family. You know what I'm saying? From this video forward. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care who don't like it. We don't have to communicate. It's not a fine. It's not a law that you got to communicate with your family. You got to communicate with people. I don't care about that social media. I only post on the social media. You know what I'm saying? Good motivational quotes, because I know it got people out there that's going through the same thing that I'm going through, and maybe they watch my page every day and want to see positivity. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to go on internet and post what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Each and every day or every now and then, none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can't believe everything you see up on Facebook. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could go on there and say, I just hit on a fireball, 20K, let's go. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I ain't hit on nothing. I'm just testing people to see who really fall for it. And yeah, how people fall for it. You'll start getting calls and all that stuff, you know. But long story short, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, I started back training, you know what I'm saying, and I want to try to help out anybody and everybody that I can, you know what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm a busy man. Sorry, I got a lot of things going on. For some people that I scheduled training with and it didn't happen, I apologize on that stuff, you know what I'm saying. I can't tell everybody what I'm going through and what's really going on and what's stopping me from certain situations. You know what I'm saying? But in due time, you know what I'm saying, everybody gonna get blessed that needs to get blessed and that I feel like should get blessed. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta get my mental right and make sure my family's straight before I can make sure anybody else straight. You know what I'm saying? Because how can I love someone and love my kids correctly if I'm not right mentally? You know what I'm saying? And it's hard, you know what I'm saying? But I know God making a way for me right now. And things gonna get better, you know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact. But yeah, I pray to God each and every day, each and every morning, before I go to bed, throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? I just thank him for all the things he did, so he's doing for me and my family, and continue to make a way for me and my family. No matter what the circumstances is, I know I can get over it. You know what I'm saying? And become a better person, father, boyfriend, brother, uncle, cousin, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So for the people out there that watch my videos, you know what I'm saying, and they wonder why it's been a minute since we communicated, or I communicated with you and it's been a minute since we communicated, you know what I'm saying? Everybody go through things, but I ain't gonna throw that in people's face and use that as an excuse just because we wasn't communicating. Nah, and don't feel like I ignore you because I don't have my notifications on no social media. So when I click back on the social media, I get the notifications. A lot of people be thinking I be ignoring them, but like, you know, a lot of people know when I get the post and stuff, I get so many notifications at once. You know what I'm saying? And I've been missed it. You know what I'm saying? Call me, you know, text me. You don't got my number, you know, reach out to somebody that do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather spend time with people, you know what I'm saying, and show them the real me than to just give them money and bribe them and buy them anything they want just so they could like me. I don't do nothing for no image. I'm me. I'm always gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm hard on my kids, it's because I don't want them to end up how I was back in the day, you know what I'm saying, or any one of my siblings was back in the day. Or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Because you should always want your child to do better and be better than what their father did and mother did, you know, or anybody in their life. And then, you know what I'm saying, I want my kids to be a better father. I want to be a better father than my father. Not saying my father was a bad father. My father been in my life my whole entire life and still is to this day. Same thing for my mom. I don't have no step parents. I would never accept nobody as a step parent, you know what I'm saying, because we don't play that. And I respect everybody. I respect my mom's boyfriend. I respect my dad's girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. But the way I choose, you know what I'm saying, we don't do the step parents. And shame on the parents out there that got their kids calling another man dad that's not even their dad. I don't care how long that father been in that life. I don't care how long that other guy been in the life and all this stuff. I could see if, you know what I'm saying, that father don't want nothing to do with the child, haven't did anything with the child, haven't spent time with the child, and just saying F the child and stuff like that, and a guy step up and do this and that. But if that father present and in that child's life, loving that child, being there for that child, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't be okay with your child calling another guy dad. Because next thing you know, she go to school, she's telling everybody, yeah, my mom and my dad. And then next thing you know, one of the child go to one of the dads get to coming back into life, the real dad, you know what I'm saying, and the kids will be like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Then you say you the dad, and it was like, I thought her dad was white, or I thought her dad was black, you know what I'm saying, or you're not her dad, she told me this was her dad, you know what I'm saying? That's confusing them damn kids, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, just keep it real with the child, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta say no damn stepdad, man, all that shit. Like, let that stuff go. Tell them their person name. You know what I'm saying? Or add Mr. in the front of it. Show some dang respect. You know? But people just be wanting brownie points and cool points for that stuff just to make that father mad. You know what I'm saying? And I seen like a post that was in Chicago where two guys didn't like each other, and they ended up talking to the same lady, and the lady ended up letting the guy enemy watch the dude's daughter, and he put some jewelry on the daughter, his chain and a hat, and was like, now you look like me now you look like your real daddy. Like, and a lot of people quote that stuff and act like that'd be cool, or they'll be like, stepdaddy season coming up, that shit looks so horrible. That stuff disgusting as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, that shit'll really get somebody killed and hurt. Like, for real. Like, people be wondering why a lot of guys end up doing something to their baby mama or doing something to their girlfriend when they find out their child been around another person that they ain't supposed to. Like, people think that's cool to bring your child around people that dislike that child father and hate that child father and want to harm that child father, and they jump on the internet like it's all cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen that myself. Like, people dislike me, you know what I'm saying, want to harm me, stuff like that, woo. I never say no names, but they know who they are, you know what I'm saying? And they'll post stuff, try to post stuff about my kids or comments on stuff about my kids, you know what I'm saying? And my kids' mother them knows. They can't say they don't, you know what I'm saying? They know who I don't like and who I don't fool with, and they know if you not Bree, you feel me? And you not some of my siblings, I ain't gonna say all, if you not some of them, then, you know what I'm saying, it's over with. I don't kick it with you. My partner Terrius, you know what I'm saying, his nephew, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, Ray, Terrius, and stuff like that, you not them. And they may have a few other people I associate with, stuff like that, but other than those people like that, shit, man, I'm not kicking it with nobody because I don't trust people, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't getting close to nobody no more at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, they always end up turning on you, snaking you, you feel me? And throwing your past in your face, you feel me? Talking about you behind your back. That's what my family love to do. That how I be knowing when people that don't like me get around certain of my family members, because they'll stop communicating, or like it'll be a while since I hear from them, you know what I'm saying? Or they wouldn't even like nothing I post and stuff like that. But that's cool though. Stay in the sense. Keep it that way to the death of us, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't need you, and I'm gonna make it to a point that I don't need you, you know what I'm saying? And no disrespect, I mean that from the kindness of my heart. For real though, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, nobody really cared for my kids how I care for my kids, you feel me? Nobody reached out to none of my kids' mothers when I was going through what I was going through with my kids' mothers, you know what I'm saying? But what I did on the other end, I reached out to some of my siblings and family members' kids' mothers and stuff like that, in order for people to see their child and be there for their child and stuff like that, but I ain't getting nothing in return. You feel me? So at the end of the day, and nobody actually spend time with my kids, and I don't really even like nobody for to spend time with my kids, because at the end of the day, I know it'd be fake. Don't give my kids no money. You know what I'm saying? Spend quality time with them. And I tell my kids, people give you money out of the blue, don't accept that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Get that quality time. Have them spend time with you. My child's not about to know nobody just from them giving them money every time they see him. Oh, uncle give me $20 every time he see me. We need to go see uncle. Whole time it's just about a money thing. It's not about sitting down and communicating with them, teaching, helping them, and wishing they could do better, and helping them to become a better child. How you doing in school? Okay, stuff like that, you know? And like, I be trying to motivate everybody that be around me, you know what I'm saying? Can anybody say I'm cap or faking about that situation? You know what I'm saying? I pray for everybody. I ain't even got to know you to pray for you. I see something on the internet, you know what I'm saying? And like, I know we went to school together, some stuff like that shit. I'm gonna pray for you. Then I'm gonna jump in your DM and tell you I prayed for you. Then send you a prayer, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but it's like a lot of people changing on me, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing it for a good minute now, you know what I'm saying? But everybody think that they just can pick and choose when they communicate with me and be in my life. But shit, that shit about to change, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, that about to change right now today. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? If I want y'all in my life for the rest of my life, then that's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And you're not associated with any of my kids if it's up to me. My girl, if it's up to me, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, because my girl not about to communicate with somebody that I don't mess with. You know what I'm saying? It happened before that she'll communicate with people I don't mess with, but nah, it's over with, straight up. You don't respect me, you don't communicate with me, you ain't gonna communicate with her. And if she don't mess with somebody, I ain't gonna mess with her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna communicate with nobody, I'm gonna just leave it at that. But I ain't trying to be so negative, I won't be positive, because it's not right to hold hatred in your heart against somebody, you know what I'm saying? I wish everybody the best. I pray everybody succeed. I pray that everybody going through in life, they be able to get through it and don't have to come back and deal with that situation. Be successful, everybody be blessed with better and stronger, reliable income, you know what I'm saying? Big house, you know what I'm saying? Better jobs, vehicles, anything they need to be successful and help them and their family, my siblings, family members, everybody, you know what I'm saying? But it's time for me to take a new step in life, you know what I'm saying? And it's not about to include a lot of people. And I know I'm about to make a lot of people more mad or talk about me even more, but hey, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, nobody want to help me with my situation but one person, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put that out there, and shout out to that person. God bless that person, you know what I'm saying? And whatever they going through / went through, you know what I'm saying? They can pray God continue to bless them so they can bless people that's in need, you know what I'm saying? You know, but like, it's crazy how you can be there for people for so long, you know what I'm saying? And then once you get to needing people, you know what I'm saying? It's everybody ghosts, you know what I'm saying? It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack when you're trying to find somebody to keep it real with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy out here, you feel me? But like I say, you know what I'm saying? As long as I got God on my side, I know I'm always going to be successful, you know what I'm saying? And be in a better place mentally, physically, and, you know what I'm saying? But, life, you know what I'm saying? Life is life, but it's good though, you know what I'm saying? And like, I distance myself from people, you know what I'm saying, when I'm going through things, because I don't try to lean on people, because at the end of the day, I know that a lot of people can't relate with the stuff I go through, you know what I'm saying, or going through, you know what I'm saying, so I tend to keep people out of my business, you know what I'm saying, I'm very low key, you know what I'm saying, I don't broadcast nothing, you know what I'm saying, and that's just how I am. And like, and I don't respect like none of that negative stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, my nieces, my nephews, you know what I'm saying, listening to cursing music, posting gang stuff, throwing up gang signs, saying my gang, all this stuff, and the families be thinking it's so cool to be like, oh, she her father daughter, or he his father's son. That shit is not cool. How is that shit cool? Okay, something negative was to happen to your damn child, God forbid, I ain't saying none of mine, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to wish that on nobody. Somebody get hurt, or you know what I'm saying, or lose their life just because they want to be gang, get pregnant at an early age and can't handle being a mother or being a father. They do something to themselves or their child. Next thing you know, the parents jump on social media, oh, my child's mental health, I don't know what was wrong. How you don't know what's wrong if the child living under your roof? Where the hell that child getting that shit from? Because the children is gonna adapt off what they see and what they hear. Y'all got y'all kids on TikTok posting freaking dancing videos, shaking their little butt, you know what I'm saying? Or freaking holding up gang signs, wearing ski masks, listening to NBA Youngboy, listening to all type of cursing stuff, hanging around people that does it. Then you let your kids go with anybody, you know what I'm saying? Chill with anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna jump on the internet and say that I'm father of the year because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I'm not about to jump on here, and I ain't trying to discredit nobody because I ain't perfect. I know I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying? I'm still learning as a father, you know what I'm saying? Just like other people, but when it comes for me to be there, I'm gonna be there. Any school functions that I get requested to go, I'm going. I'm popping up. I'm there. None of my kids can say that I ever stood them up on that situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for the ones that want me there, I'm there. And for the ones that don't, shit, I'm gonna keep my distance. And I'm not gonna beg. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people may be like, you always gotta be there for your kids. Yeah, you do, but you could be there for them in spirit as well. Pray for them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, some people be like, man, you in control. You tell this person, you tell your child this. Don't let your child do this and that. You know what I'm saying? You in control. Nah, hell all that. Because at the end of the day, you can't keep forcing something on the child that they don't want. You know what I'm saying? So if they don't want me to be in their life, then hey, so be it. I'm gonna continue to keep you in my prayers. You feel me? And when the time is right and you want to reach back out, I'll be here. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna be all peaches and cream though. You feel what I'm saying? Because I hate that negative stuff because people be painting a picture like this, so this and that. But when reality actually hit, they begging for help, and people be like, they didn't raise them like, how you didn't raise them like that? If they grew up in your household, you know what I'm saying, been doing the stuff for so long, they just behind it for you because you don't got Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, and social media and stuff, other social medias that your kids got. You allow your kids to have that. They be like, oh, my kid 18, my kid grown, but still living under your roof. So if they living under your roof, they should apply by your rules. You know what I'm saying? Tell me if I'm lying. Let me know if I'm lying. They should apply by your rules. Don't matter the age limit. If they bought them a house and you come stay with them, then you apply by their rules. You know what I'm saying? Parent or sibling or anything. They apply by your rules. You feel me? It's not, an age limit don't make you grown. You know what I'm saying? When you got responsibilities, you taking care of stuff, you know what I'm saying? You putting things in order, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, that's grown. Just because you hit a certain age, that don't make you grown. They got people that's in their 20s still living like little boys, little girls, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You feel me? So don't think you grown just because you hit a certain age. That's BS. You know what I'm saying? That's BS. So, like I say, kids, man, the kids, they be okay with the kids wearing small clothes. You know what I'm saying? Shipping their kids off to the grandparents just so they could go have fun. Oh, I need a break. Nah, you don't need no damn break. You don't need no damn break. You ain't need no break when you was trying to make the kids. You feel me? You ain't need that break then. When you make them kids and they come out you, that's what you signed up for. Sleepless nights, you know what I'm saying? All type of rough things. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit in order. You and that father, or if you single, you take care of that shit. You take care of that shit. Talk to God and put things in order and show them that, you know what I'm saying? You don't need nobody. Cause a lot of females will say they'll get to bragging saying they did this and that by themselves without no help. They could do it without no help. And then as soon as the father actually start to be there for the child, and that parent see that child starting to lean on the other parent more than what it was doing the first parent, then that's when oh, you gonna start giving me money for that, that child, oh, he need this and that, oh, he need this and that. If my child not asking me or trying to communicate with me saying they need that, then why are you communicating with me that? If they got a cellular device or anything to communicate, you know what I'm saying? And I hate when mothers try to text you playing like the child or forcing the child to call the father, asking for money or asking for them to buy them something. You know what I'm saying? When they don't even need it. You know, just because the mother don't want to come out of pocket, she gonna say, call your dad, ask your dad, or get the phone and text like your child. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just crazy, bro. Like, that shit pisses me off. Like, I know when it's my kids texting me or when my kids want something, you know what I'm saying? Because they gonna mention it to me, or we'll have a talk about it way before when we together, you know what I'm saying? And then when that time period come up, I'ma know if it's actually them or not. But like, just stop that shit, bro. That shit's so sad, and that shit just so disgusting, dog. Like, it's so ignorant, bro. Like, it comes to a point of time where you need to grow up. Like, you feel me? And people feel like they don't have to be co-parents just because they're in a relationship with somebody else, and despite the past, they could talk to you any kind of way, you know what I'm saying? Or they ain't got to tell you everything because you ain't in a relationship with them and stuff like that. Yeah, you should keep your business private, you know what I'm saying? But when it's dealing with the child, then you should communicate on the situation. But they try to get in these relationships with these guys, that shit that don't even be lasting long, or he over there treating you wrong, you feel me? And you taking it out on the father, saying that you need more money from him, or freaking you being disrespectful to the father. Then when he get back on your butt, you trying to flip the script and tell the guy you with, oh, he treated me bad. Then that guy get to try to contact the father, and they get into it, and it be all type of things, you feel me? And then, like, no father should talk to their girlfriend or the child or the mother. No guy should disrespect a mother in front of their child. I don't care. People feel like that's okay to put their hands on females in front of the child. That's disrespectful as hell. And a lot of people be like, none of my kids' mother gonna play with me. Okay, yeah, okay, they can say whatever they want, and then get on that. Just show you got weak ass feelings, and you emotional because you acting off of emotion. You feel me? I ain't never once put my hands on none of my kids' mothers ever, and I don't ever plan on it. You know what I'm saying? I may say some things, you feel me, but at the end of the day, I ain't about to do that, because at the end of the day, I don't want no dude putting their hands on my daughter, because Lord knows what I'm gonna do, and I don't want none of my sons to put their hands on a woman, because at the end of the day, I know that's gonna turn out bad. You feel me? If I didn't did it, you shouldn't do it. You know, and so they be raising these kids wrong and trying to teach these kids wrong. You know what I'm saying? They just look at, they just trying to teach the kids sports. What about that child mental health? What about that child, you know what I'm saying, academics? What about that child, you know what I'm saying, things to make that child better in life? What that child gonna do once that child finish high school? Is that child gonna go to college? Or is that child gonna get a job, save up some money to go to college? Or do you have money saved up for that child to go to college? Or will you tell that child to go get some certifications, learn some trades early, so when he done with school or she done with school, they could get a TWIC card, or they could go work in a plant, or they could own their own business. They could be a real estate agent. They could be all type of things to better their future. You know what I'm saying? Don't just rely on sports for the kids. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like a lot of people got it backwards at. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always asking my kids, what's your backup plan? What's plan B? You feel me? So by that being said, y'all have a blessed day. Pray for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Okay?